If this is your first time here, my name is Alvin. I am a 20-year military veteran. I have almost a decade in law enforcement, and I like making videos on situational awareness. Situational awareness is not just tactical, but it's practical and something that you should be implementing into your everyday life. Now, I came across a video here recently that I think everybody needs to know about. This is like really serious, and somebody could really get hurt in YouTube speak. It also could cause someone to be unalived, and that's because with AI and the current technology that's out there, it has gone ridiculous in the last 3 years. I don't know if any of you seen that initial video that came out. It was like Will Smith eating spaghetti, and it almost looked like a Play-Doh cartoon. And then here we are a couple of years later, and that thing looks like totally real, where people are now making videos where they tell their family members that somebody's broken into the house. And let's just get into it, because this is can be very bad.
Officials are warning the public of an AI-generated image trend.
Kids, what y'all be doing? So police say that kids are using AI to create realistic photos of strangers inside of their own homes. Then they're telling their parents that someone broke inside. What my mama would do. Jessica Cha shares from more on this warning.
Creating an alleged crime scene could be at your fingertips these days. Take a look at this picture we made with AI of a stranger in a kitchen.
It looked like a burglary. It looked like a home invasion. As a parent, I'm a parent myself. If I saw that, I would call the police.
That's exactly what Commander Tom Sloan with the Round Rock Police Department says kids are doing right now, and they've seen it twice in the past week. Kids are creating AI images of people inside of their homes and sending it to their parents, saying someone broke in as part of a social media trend.
With information, hey, there's someone in the house, and wow, that is my house, it looks like a real person, and they contacted 911 as anyone would if you've got a stranger in your home.
And it's really easy to make one of these images yourself. If we use ChatGPT and ask it to add a person to the background, then something like this can be made in just a few minutes. And at a glance, it looks pretty real.
We showed a few people what we made and asked what they thought.
At a glance, would you think it's real?
Yeah, unfortunately.
No, not really.
But both women agreed that the trend is scary, and police say it's definitely serious.
It's a serious response because it's a serious allegation that someone's in your house. It's going to be multiple police cars. You wanted to surround the house and make sure that you've got a good perimeter established, because we don't want the subject inside to escape.
And it can also get you in a lot of trouble. It's illegal to elicit a police response for a fabricated reason.
Use technology sensibly, and please stop with the pranks, because it is tying up police resources that could be better utilized elsewhere within our community.
Bad things could happen. Police can show up and shoot somebody on accident, or Lord.
And that's it right there. Bad things can happen. If you got teenagers or family members or anybody who likes to prank, please warn them about this. Please tell them not to do this. Swatting has been around for a long time, and that's where somebody calls 911 and says somebody has been unalived at this house, and the person is there right now, and the police will show up with a massive response, and a lot of times with a SWAT team, because that can be a very dangerous situation. And all of a sudden you have somebody who's in the house playing a video game, and the police are breaking in, and they're thinking somebody's been unalive. So, and also, like this lady right here, she's elderly, and just warn your elderly, your parents, your grandparents, or whoever the case may be, because with all of this AI stuff emerging so quickly, it could be really easy to fool somebody, and you would think that it's real. Putting a person in your house or in your kitchen, telling them that, hey, somebody's broke in, help me. That's not funny, and that can seriously get somebody injured. You can give somebody a heart attack. I mean, there's no telling the outcomes behind doing this. But the most important thing is, if you cause the police to show up and create a 911 response, then that's a misdemeanor, and you could be charged with that. And now you're looking at serious trouble over a prank that you did. This is not something that you want to do. I've seen this happen where I'm at before. a swatting prank, and sometimes it's behind people just being stupid. Sometimes it's like behind video games. People have a way of like tracing back who they're playing, and they get mad because they lost. There's a number of things that really go into this. So just make sure that, you know, this is not something that you're doing. And also just wanted to make sure that you are aware of this thing, because I know I've heard of obviously swatting before, being in law enforcement, but I never, you know, this is brand new stuff, because with AI, we're entering a brand new territory, and you just really have to second guess everything and make sure you pay attention. And while we're on the topic real quick, I know Sora 2 video just popped out the other day. And with that particular AI system, when they create videos, I've been seeing a lot of those floating around with like a possum or some kind of a raccoon on the bear's back and all this kind of stuff. Well, Sora, they have like a little logo, so it'll bounce around the screen. So that's one way that you can tell those AI videos, but not everybody's doing that. So this is just something I wanted to bring you to help, you know, keep you safe. Also just to make you aware, because these things are just really important, because I don't want to see anybody get hurt or anything like that. And I don't want to see you get in trouble either. So just make sure that you're staying on top of the AI trends. Make sure you're looking at news sources, local news and beyond the local news, because sometimes these things happen faster than, you know, that the media will keep up with. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and tune into this channel, because I'm going to keep you situationally aware of things like this, as well as other physical security, digital security. Check out some of my videos. One where a lady said that she thought she was drugged in Walmart. That's over 100,000 views right now. And that's also a very educational topic of just making sure that you're aware on that, as well as these hacking schemes and credit or whatnot. I got several videos in the playlist that you can check out. But until next time, please make sure you stay safe, stay vigilant. Don't do crazy pranks like this, and take it easy, people.